Come on. I feel it. Yeah. I turn on my radio and I wonder what happened to rap. I understand trying to sell records, but these motherfuckers is whack. And bringing home platinum plaques. Whatever happened to rapping with skill? Whatever happened to having to have versatility in order to get you a deal? Instead, these niggas is making up dances, singing a catchy chorus. Yeah, they got the club moving, but they ain't rapping about nothing important. I don't care how much bread you got. I don't care how many bottles you pop. I don't give a fuck what you whip sitting on, nigga. Where I'm from, that'll get you shot. My mama was telling me when I was young, I'm singing the devil's music. But it feels so good when I do with this hip hop shit, had a nigga influence. Matter of fact, I was one of the students. Look at me now, I'm more like the principal, about to expel all these fictional rappers that's running around like they lyrical. Here we go, like a middle finger against the thumb, I'm ready to fucking snap. They be like, what the fuck is that? When I rip MCs like a mustard pack. Tell them all that they must stand back. Y'all dealing with a nigga that do this shit. You got to feel it. I had love for hip-hop before VH1. Reincarnating hip-hop cause we ain't done. How he supposed to be the king of rock and he ain't run? How they burning down his kingdom and they don't spit fire? Hip-hop, it ain't dead, the MCs is retired. The Rose about to clean house, all you niggas is fired. Ain't talking about nothing. Less is about money, about his jewels, how we stunting. Pants so tight, gotta fight to get your nuts in. Homo thugs, promo thugs. She ain't pimping cause you make it rain in go-go clubs. Sell out shows, but in the hood, get showed no love. Beat the game, not the player. The game of try and player. Gotta fit they mold, a radio won't even play ya. Player, this music shit's in my heart, and I'll be damned if I let you lames tear this shit apart. Got to feel it. Sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life, my wrongs, my rights, my kids and wife. Life's a gamble, I'm pitching dice. Bob Barker grind, looking for the right price. Stuck in the trap for the cheese like mice. Lance Armstrong
Bravo, bravo. We are back. And better than ever.
Yes, we are.
And black.
I need to move this way then, of course.
Yeah, I feel like I'm out of the frame.
Yeah,
I need to move this way. So there we go.
Yeah, there we go. See, we're warming up right now because we're waiting for people to build in. This is a live program, but we still like to keep y'all entertained.
Effort will do it live. Effort. In the words of my man, Bill O'Reilly.
That was his name?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Interesting. As I send a couple of more, send a link out to a couple of people.
Figure this thing out how we tag everyone.
At one time, right?
Yeah, because somebody keeps doing it to me, and I'm not going to call them out because, there's a business page that they're doing it on, so I get it, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. But
correct.
When you at everyone, and somehow, some way, everybody that's in that group is automatically tagged. I was like, yo, that's
one time. Yeah, but
one time.
Sometimes you want to start taking it, but you can go out individually because sometimes you had a group like, nah, I don't deal with them.
Yeah.
Or they always opinionated. Like, I don't even got time for.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, doing that, you got to tag everybody.
So that's what we're doing in these last seconds is as y'all getting links on your phone and whatever, that's me telling y'all to come watch live. So I'm just making sure that happens. Don't get mad at the messenger of their message. I don't even know if that makes sense, but
Bruh.
Yeah. Don't get mad at neither one. Yeah, how about that?
Moving on. So, all right, we can give y'all a proper introduction. Just give us like 2 more seconds. But welcome y'all. Happy Mondays to everybody. Welcome to the PNP show, first of all.
Yes. Happy
Is there something to celebrate?
Happy I feel like it is something coming up, but outside of Thanksgiving, Schmanksgiving, nobody celebrates this shit anymore.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But I felt like it was something important. But anyway, it is November, so fucking we here. It's the end of the year, y'all. Sheesh. Already. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not it. Yeah. Time went up. Yo, let's give him an intro. You ready for that?
Yeah, we could do the intro now. You ready to set it off? Yes, so lovely. Anyway, in 5,
4.
This is Hollywood stuff, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all don't see this.
Can you count us down, please, control room?
5,
Okay.
4, 3,
Here we go.
2.
It's the mother-loving PNP show. I think we can get away with it. I think we can.
Yeah, we can get away with that.
I think
we slow it down.
Yeah.
So how did y'all
There we
like
go.
that when we don't?
Because we didn't. There's not really changing it. We just took the porch
Yeah.
monkey off of it.
Yeah.
Call
They
it
can see that
PNP.
behind us if you can read.
Right. Yes. But anyway, it's your motherfucking boy because I believe a minute has passed. World War Z, a.k.a. Bring Cocaine 80s back. Sick of you niggas drinking this lean. Y'all killing each other for no reason. Niggas that sniffed coke in the 80s didn't do nothing but mug people with a pocket knife. That's it. I'm gonna the Cocaine 80s back.
I love your name, so I'm gonna clap for the name. I'm not gonna agree with those 80s though. It was a lot of shifty, shady shit going on.
Shifty, low down, gritty,
and grimy. But we just gonna keep it clean.
There we go.
His co-defendant,
Brother
from another mother.
Always.
I bit my tongue. It's your boy Jimmy VIP,
Yes.
aka Jimmy Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
Yeah, I'll tell you that story a little bit later. But yeah, whole bunch of it. So, yes.
Gotcha.
Who, both of us or just me?
Gotcha.
Yeah, we got people talking in our ear. Like, we're not just doing this in our garage.
Right. This is actually a professional setup right here.
Speaking of which, shout out to Paramortal Visuals.
Crystal clear clarity. I felt like I haven't said that in a while, so I'm going to say it again. Crystal clear clarity. Come get your podcast done.
Yo,
now.
I'm definitely your man, so you definitely said it on Monday.
I did okay. Damn, I'm sitting right in front of it.
Yo, you can't tell a grown man to step into the mic.
Yeah, here we go. I sound now. Control room.
If you ain't rapping, don't tell a man to step up to the mic.
Everything sound crystal clear clarity.
Yeah, it does.
All good.
Because that was on me, people. It ain't the equipment. It was all me not speaking into the microphone.
We say
Pause.
crystal clear.
Yeah, it's a tongue twister. You gotta
I
that's
know.
why I gotta slow down in my brain when I say it so I don't fuck it up.
Yeah, plus I had a smorgasbord of Donnie Runts before I came up there, this motherfucker. So,
Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it.
so
Yeah,
Mondays.
man, but happy Monday again, man. Like another week has passed. It is November. It's officially holiday season, I believe. Pretty much.
Is it?
I mean, once I think like the week before Thanksgiving, like kind of set it off.
What's crazy is they threw Halloween first. And you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it's holiday season.
Let the evil spirits get in you first, and then
Yeah, but both are evil. Both times are evil. But they
that is
try to
very
throw-
true.
They
That is
try to
very,
throw
very true.
snow and a snowman and some reindeer over it. And all of a sudden it's supposed to be
It's a special.
joyous time. Like people I can't even say that word, but they do harmful things to themselves around these times of years because they can't, be able to provide or do what everybody else is seeing or talking about.
Yep. Or do harmful things to others because you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so y'all be careful. Do a lot of online shopping this year. Trust me.
Yo, it was a scene from Friday After Next, like when Day came to the corner and he was security and then he had to tell them, oh, women get off the corner and shit. It was like, joy to the world. He was like, fuck heaven and all that shit. You hoes gotta get up off the corner. Yo, to me, that shit was some of the funniest shit ever.
Hilarious, yeah. I definitely remember that scene, yo. That shit was hilarious.
I kind of feel like that about Christmas. Like now that I'm old and grown, like I'm grumpy. Like I feel like the Grinch, like young, I hated him. Like I feel you, my nigga. Like I'm sorry I was treating you so bad. Like I always like, oh, boo, the Grinch. Like I'm mad now.
Fuck out of here, Grinch. But now,
hell no. Now I'm like, damn, my bad, bro.
You know, it's crazy, and I don't. You could speak to this way more than me. I still have younger kids. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Shout out to the babies, but I think having a grandchild will bring it back in you. The holiday spirit a little bit, because that's when you can go back to the toys, the little toys, and hanging out.
But nah, because it's different. Like it's granddad, grandma. Like we got like these gifts. Like back then it was like, see now with my grandson, me personally, I hope my son ain't watching or his wife, but me personally, because I hope my son is in the same frame of mind. I'm not gonna paint that picture. I'm not gonna allow that Santa character to
right. This is all us doing this. Yeah.
These are just my views. Don't take it any certain.
I mean, what's crazy is they take Christianity out of school, but they still got Santa Claus in there.
Glad you brought that up.
It's just crazy.
Yo, which is crazy. Which is I got a clip. I hope he got it. They're about to come out. There's $100 million Christianity advertisement. They put 100. Now, you can't even advertise. Like we'll talk about it later,
right?
Like, but how
you're not supposed to advertise.
Yo, 100. Yo, they spending $100 million.
And then where'd they get that money from? Are you pondering what I'm pondering? Where'd they get that money from?
See, and the reasons why we're gonna talk about it when we talk about it, cause
that's crazy.
But
$100 million,
yo,
to advertise.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. That's like when the military, how much they pay the NFL to fly them jets over and, advertise. Notice it's always military commercials during the NFL games. Like, they pay for that shit too. And you would think, that's why it was crazy when the NFL was like, oh, Kaepernick is so unpatriotic. You know how much the military is paying y'all to run these ads? If you were patriotic, you would let them do it for free, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Facts on facts.
But, here we all are. We all hypocrites.
Yeah, we are.
Guido, what up? Shawanda, what up, lovely?
What's going on? Yo, what's crazy,
Everybody
bro?
Everybody else in the building I didn't see.
I'm not even looking. See, I like to see Thursdays more personal.
Right.
We see everybody and we like, yo, what up? Yo. Yeah. But I was gonna say that. Like, the importance of holidays have went away, bro. Cause like I guess over time it's like, like to me things Halloween, for instance. Like I used to be a Halloween movie dude. Like during Halloween,
marathons.
I would watch marathons and different movies, and looking for them. Like, oh shit, I ain't see this in a while.
Yeah.
But it seemed like now all of it, like this Halloween season, I ain't even get the opportunity to watch anything.
Right. Can I ask y'all a question? Control room, chime in too, please, sir. Like, at what point did we lose sight that Christmas was supposed to be Jesus's birthday? Because motherfuckers don't give a shit about that on Christmas. I swear to God, y'all, if I'm lying, my mother's gonna smack me in my mouth next time she sees me. But
I don't
remember acknowledging Jesus' birthday when I was opening them presents. It was all about Santa Claus and my moms and the people hanging out with us.
I think it happened when motherfuckers realized, started waking up and realizing that Jesus' actual birthday, if you do the research, was in December 25th.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then came all the, the Hanukkahs and Kwanzas and and shit. You know what I'm saying? She just got this. You know what? Fuck it. It's Santa. He got gifts. Open your gifts.
And that's what it's about. Like, that shit is nothing about Jesus' birthday no more. That shit went out the window, like you said, years.
That ain't even the question for me. What I always wondered was, how the hell do you get the murder of Jesus Christ? How do you get an Easter bunny out of that?
You ain't lying. This is the murder and the resurrection of Jesus, and you got us hunting Easter eggs and shit.
Yeah.
Dressing colorful.
See, but that's how, bro.
Dressing colorful.
Fucking bunny, man. Bunny rabbit.
That shit is
Easter
crazy.
eggs, though. Yo. Yeah, but we're
That's,
gonna talk about
they
that.
got they got that shit from the resurrection of Christ.
Word. Now, I did do the knowledge of that one day, and, according to what I looked up, Ishtar was the goddess of sex, and the, them Greek motherfuckers was into some wild shit back in the day. So when they was hunting the Easter eggs, they used to have people paint themselves, and they used to hunt them and have sex. And Ishtar, which is the goddess of sex, translated to Easter. You know what I'm saying? But
So they have our kids out there.
and that's exactly. But y'all can look this shit up. This ain't nothing I'm making up. Y'all look this shit up. This is some Greek mythology shit. And
That
that's
makes
what
sense.
they- that's
Yo,
what they-
did we
that-
get the
that part
message?
makes sense.
Did
My-
we get the message button yet?
Not yet, but
Okay.
message.
Message,
Yeah,
yeah.
message.
So when you
But,
painting Easter eggs, back then they was painting human beings and hunting them and having sex.
My
Nasty.
question is what did that have to do with the resurrection of Christ?
Nothing.
Let's just stop talking about that. man.
Nothing at all.
I don't even feel right saying that. Like, I feel like, nothing. Never mind. Brainwashed full tomfoolery, but anyway.
Oh yeah.
We got something called In and Outs,
uh-huh.
right?
With the PNP show.
PNP show In and Outs where we just go in and out. Yeah, we know. Go ahead and roll them, control room.
Beautiful beam footage.
How do you blame them for selling dope when there's no economy for them? So if you don't know why kids are stealing cars and hustling credit cards and selling crack, nobody will give them a job. Crime. You're not born a criminal. Criminals are made by the society. And the mother of all crime is miseducation, and the father of all crime is economic castration. If you don't give me a decent education and you don't give me a job, I am a criminal waiting. Take me. I got 6 degrees, but take my PhD. Take from me my certifications. I'll be out there selling crack, doing something I would have never thought about doing to feed my 2 daughters. Because we got to recognize when people don't know how they're going to eat from day to day, that creates a psychology of desperation and panic. And you'll do things you never even thought about doing. It's easy to judge people when you're comfortable, which is why I tell black educated folk, because they can be very bourgeoisie. Absolutely. I can't stand those bourgeoisies who grew up in the ghetto, got their masters and doctorate. Now you acting like you forgot what it was like to be in the hood. And now you want to judge these children instead of providing a way for these children.
Man, Dr. Umar Johnson, y'all.
Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson.
Uh-huh.
That was very, that hit a couple of nerves on me.
Yeah, you can't. It's easy to judge people when you comfortable. Like, that's an ill statement because it is. Like,
It is.
it's easy to say, "Ew, you're a dirty criminal" when you making hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. But be in his role, and you came home to 3 hungry children, and you got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be that same dirty criminal trying to figure it out. So, yeah, man.
That shit deep, yo.
Yeah, it is.
Like, even to the sense of motherfuckers who don't got it, right?
Mhm.
But they get a little bit. Now they do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With somebody else. Like, they quick to,
Yeah.
man, it's just
We got to change our cycle of thinking and
think
the way of life.
Man,
Yeah,
my God.
man.
Appreciate that. That was dope.
It's craziness out here.
Let's go to the next
Message.
message.
Word. Full of them today.
Yeah.
I'm not a billionaire. I might not ever be a billionaire, but I got friends who are billionaires, and I found out that the only people who dress rich is poor folks. Billionaires have on tennis shoes and jeans from Target, while you got Gucci bags and Louis Vuitton. You know why the billionaire dresses down? Because they don't need a tree. You know why poor people will spend their last dollar to get a rich bag? Because they don't want you to know how short they are.
Wow.
Message.
TD Jakes. Like, man, our podcast, like the name might say, PMP, Porch Monkeys podcast, but the way of thinking is not that. So
Right.
So we're just playing fish with y'all, like for real.
Reel y'all in with ignorance and then crack y'all in the head with knowledge.
Facts.
That's what we try.
So what you think about what he said though? Like,
I mean, we do that, and I'm guilty of it. Like, there's like I could just as very well go wear some $40, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not
But
even
you
that.
work-
Like,
nah,
but like you said, we work hard.
to give yourself what you
Right.
I think he's went a little bit further by saying like that designer shit.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't like, okay, a pair of sneakers.
Different than
That's culture.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think
Right.
shoes like because if somebody go get a pair of Gators or a pair of Red
Yeah,
Bottoms,
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
You gonna
Like-
throw some fly shit on with a
Right.
suit? Yeah.
But I think he kind of mean that that designer.
Yeah,
Like that shit ain't really
yeah.
like that ain't really for us.
Yeah,
Now
that's
if you work hard and you deserve that, you can. But I don't think he's speaking to those ones. I think he's speaking to the ones who know they can.
Yep.
I think what he said was plain and simple.
Say it again.
Billionaires don't wear that shit.
They don't.
Nah, they wear it when it's an occasion. But they're not wearing out in the streets in their everyday lives.
I
is
mean,
what he's saying.
even down to Kanye West, that nigga wearing space boots and shit like that. But I'm
His
just
space
saying,
boots cost,
what billionaire do you see with designer belts and all types of chains
they
and
don't.
all that shit?
Nah, that's us.
No billionaires do that shit.
I mean, designer belts. Yo, I want to get on belts real quick though. Like, what is the thing with a designer belt? Like,
I never understood it. I never understood it. The big $900, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
joints.
because that wasn't our era.
bro, like,
Not at all.
this is just to hold my pants up. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Before, maybe about like 5 years ago, if you looked at my belt,
Mm-hmm.
you would have seen poke holes in it of me.
Trying to make it.
Yeah, trying to make it
yeah, hell yeah,
fit
yep,
where I want to
yep,
fit at.
You can see that with me now.
But I'm about 5 years older than you.
These
so.
niggas be looking like cowboys. Like, you know how the cowboys, like, that's the only time you can have the crazy buckle. If you a cowboy, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
they do that shit. You know, they have the diamond plated buckle,
yeah.
you know what I'm
But I
saying?
guess doesn't it all kind of go out of style? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the reason why we was on belts is because we weren't wearing goddamn suspenders.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? Like, so now
because-
they wearing designer belts because they ain't about to be wearing no
Nah, they want
Wrangler
somebody
belt.
to see the designer name. Like, a nigga told me too, yo, I was having like, we was
Wrangler.
talking about designer, period.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, because I only wear, but he like his drawers, like Versace and this and that and the
Right,
third.
right.
I'm like, bro, them shits don't feel better than Hanes or Fruit of the Loom.
Not at all.
Like, prove it. Like,
Right.
drive, like that shit.
It just doesn't.
So,
And then it's European cut, so half you niggas be ordering, y'all wearing skinny jeans because you thought, you fucked up. You ordering this shit too small, you know what I'm saying? Because they looking at these sizes and they trying to compare it to the American size and it's not. So y'all getting these shits extra,
y'all
extra
getting
tight.
leggings off top.
Yeah,
Soon
man.
as them shits coming,
And now you
niggas
stuck
get
with
leggings
them.
off
Yeah,
the
now
rip.
you stuck with them, idiot. Now you got to put these shits on.
Then now it's time to go to gym because you was chunky. You was like, I gotta make these shits work. But yeah, the belt to me, like, I mean, if you do it, that's your thing. But like to me, the belt,
And then y'all sagging, which is
bro, why do you have a
crazy.
belt on if your shit sag? Like that's what the belt is for, man.
Like, I know you little niggas carry guns and
I
y'all
know
don't
grown
care,
niggas.
but do you understand? The niggas ain't even got to punch you hard. Like, a nigga just swing and the wind is going to knock you over because your pants is to your knees. You walking, you know what I'm saying, like this.
Like we used to walk back in the day.
Bro, by the time you drop your hands, you realize you have to drop your hands to pull your pants up. You dropping your hands gives an old nigga like us the opportunity to 90-piece you. 'Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I'm not gonna stop after 4, 5.
Definitely kicking the shit out of somebody.
You gonna still be picking your pants up. Like, this is word to everything. Like, so y'all stop. Pull your pants up, dress accordingly, man. Fuck out of here.
Culture is going to shit.
Yeah, and you little niggas that work at these restaurants, yo, like, I don't know what happened to mandatory hair nets, but these little niggas got dreads. Everybody got dreads. So y'all need to bring this shit back because I'm tired of seeing these little niggas with their pants down, with the dreads and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like serving food. Like that shit just look crazy, my nigga blowing. I just seen you blowing a little vape in the back. You came in here and put some gloves on. I ain't see you touch nair sink.
Nothing.
Nothing. Like, come on, man. And you got a hoodie on and it's 97 degrees outside.
This shit sound hella specific.
Bro, go to specifically to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not gonna say the fucking brand. Well, I'm sick of seeing this little nigga in there, man. Like, this little nigga look dirty, yo. Like, I be like, yo.
Nah, yeah, like, yeah, all right,
Stop,
all right.
man.
All right, who making the coffee? This little nigga right here. Oh.
And that's exactly what he be doing. So when he spin around, and I ain't gonna lie, he be getting busy in there. So I can
already
tell
know.
he just dressed like that. He's not like a, a hood nigga. He just dressed like that thinking it's cool. But he be in there spinning around. So when he spin around, his pants is falling even lower. So I be feeling embarrassed because I be like, yo, it's white people in here looking at me like, and I'm like, yo, come on, homie.
Yo,
like,
but we always see, but that's the thing we talk about.
I thought he was talking about Buddy at Checkers.
oh, shit.
Oh yeah, buddy at
See,
Checkers
there's
too.
one everywhere.
Yo, exactly. That's what he was like. It sounds specific. Nah, specifically, these niggas, between the ages of like 16
Yes.
and 20
I'm
something.
tired of it,
Like,
man.
Yo, what up, Shawty? I'm like, yo, this is rallies, nigga. Like,
Ask me how I'm doing, my
how
nigga.
I'm doing it. Can I take your order? This nigga like, yo, what up? I don't know.
And then just look at you.
Yeah,
Like,
so they look at you. Like, they give you a nod, like, bro, man, like,
yeah, like, yo, you ain't gonna ask me, how I'm doing. Can I take your order? Nothing. I'm just gonna come, like,
I'm walking out. I don't even want to eat there no more,
Right.
bro.
I'm gonna start complaining. I'm gonna start complaining.
Nah, he got the Draco under the fucking, like, right there by the register, because they beefing with
Damn sure do.
the Checkers around.
Hey, shout out to Checkers. No, maybe we'll get an endorsement from y'all one day, but all y'all establishments be looking dirty. Y'all hire the dustiest looking
I
motherfuckers.
ain't never been to a Checkers, right? That ain't never had, like, niggas who live outside right there in the aisle, like, right there in the patio. Like, I've never been to one where that shit crowded, ain't crowded.
Word.
And then you driving through drive-through, then you gotta pass them, so they're like,
We know you got some money because you ordered some food.
Hey, what you get to number 5? Yeah, I had that shit a long time ago. That shit
Hey,
was good.
you can spare a small fry? Can I spare a small fry? Like, what? You ain't asking for $1 or nothing. Like, yo, like, homie.
Yo, those Checkers, yo, be careful going through a Checkers. Yeah. They have some of the worst hoarders living out there. Motherfucker I've ever seen in my life, bro. I swear.
And this is everywhere. This ain't just in the hood. Like,
It's not.
every Checkers in the world.
I think they
looks
promote hoarding. Shout out to Checkers, Hoarders International out there, motherfucker.
Turn up, man.
Oh, shit.
What that shit used to be back in the day before rallies. Remember it was rallies.
No,
it's
what I
still
heard,
rallies.
it's still rallies.
It's still rallies.
They still got
In the
rallies out?
South is Checkers. That's
Oh,
what I heard.
shit.
Up north is rallies.
It's still
That's-
rallies. Okay.
I
I
mean,
didn't know that.
I think it's just city by city because, like, in DC, it's Checkers. You know what I'm saying? And then in VA, it's rallies.
It's
All
still
right,
rallies.
So
in
where
here.
there's predominantly niggas, it's Checkers. And where there's a mixture of some, white people, that shit rallies.
When you go to give your order, you make your order, you pull up to the window, homie say, nah, just give me $5, I'm gonna give you a bag of food.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
yo, like, wait, what?
Yo, did you not hear me? Shut the fuck up.
Yo, I got you, my nigga.
Nah, you remember Jimmy? I told you when me and Britt pulled up there, that motherfucker said, "Oh, bro, I thought you was 12." Like, what the hell that got to do with anything? I'm hungry, nigga.
What does that have to do? You talking about 12 to a random dude.
To
Like,
a random nigga.
you don't
Like,
know who I am. Or,
yo,
let's go to another one, man.
shout out to all the dirty checkers.
Yeah. Hoarders.
Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that should say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, it's called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision. And then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm speechless when it comes to the K's.
That lady is a whole pimp, man. The mom,
When you pimp your child,
jeez Christ.
I'd pimp my sons. I wouldn't pimp my daughters though. I'd definitely pimp my sons.
You would like let them, like if Oprah had a fine ass daughter.
Get him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And then I
Hell
teach them all the ways to, you know,
Keep her happy.
all their schooling would be so they could maintain a certain level chick.
Yes.
Like he ain't even like a hood rat. He wouldn't even look like he wouldn't even be interested.
Teach that nigga the difference between a regular fork and a salad fork.
Oh yeah, he's in that thing like Dad.
Etiquette classes.
Yeah,
Oh
all
yeah,
that
you
shit.
getting all of that, my nigga.
So they be like, damn, who's this?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga got cufflinks on every day. All of that shit.
What was the video? Oh yeah. You selling your daughter for, man. I don't know.
Yeah, like you said, the K's are different. They a whole mafia within themselves.
Right.
And they run Hollywood to a certain extent.
Yo, would you smash one for fame real quick?
I probably would. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably like fucking the Illuminati princess. But to blow the show up,
You be in the news.
I date.
You be famous.
Yeah, I date the Chloe for like 6 months. I have like a turbulent relationship. I'm on TMZ wilding.
Nah.
Get those fucking cameras out my face.
You
like,
know, I do the one that was married already. See?
I don't even know.
The one that married they got kids. Like there's another one.
The one that really don't be doing shit. Yeah.
I'd smash that one to get famous.
But then you ain't gonna be in the line. Like you gonna be in the news, but not
I'll
like
be
the
on the
news.
show twice.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
be on
true.
the second. I'll be on the show twice because the first time I'm gonna do something like out of character.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do it again. And they're like, all right, fuck it, cut. No more. You're not gonna be in the show. No
He's
more.
out of here.
But I'm gonna do something crazy to where they're gonna check the show out.
I'm gonna try to pop the moms. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the daughter because the mom is the pimp. That's who you really want. And she fuck with young niggas too.
Yeah, but she got a black dude already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. She
No,
fuck
but
with
she-
young niggas.
I don't want no part of her.
I see she muscular in the face.
Yo, bro. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you might have to fuck her once.
She got that
But
V.
to get the keys to that empire, oh boy. Then you driving that Kardashian empire.
It's gonna be hot all the time. Like I don't like the heat on all the time.
Yeah, the hellfire is
Yeah,
definitely
I
gonna be
can't-
around.
I can't deal with fire that much. I like the AC on. She gonna be like that. Turn that shit down.
Word. Or you gonna fucking go crazy. One or the other. They gonna inject
That's
you with
the
some
part.
shit when you sleep, and next thing you know, you waking up out of your mind.
Have me getting changes. Like I was an Olympian.
Yeah.
I was one of the strongest motherfuckers on the planet. God damn it.
We gonna know it's something. We be like, Jimmy, you don't smoke no more?
Nah, it's gonna
How
be
many,
worse.
how many niggas do you know that are taken serious after being with the Kardashian?
Yeah, because James Harden career.
Reggie Bush was probably the only one that bounced back. Cause he
And I don't even say bounce back. Like,
did he win the Super Bowl with the Saints after he fucked Shorty?
nah, he fucked her before.
It was before that.
Yeah.
But he might have been that only because he's still commentating now, so he's kind of
I'm
happy.
about to say Ocho Cinco, like
Ocho Cinco fucked him?
I didn't even know he popped one of them. Damn.
they fuck everybody, bro.
Yo,
That is true.
I don't even like the case. Yo, let's move on. They're ruining our culture.
Fucking KKs.
Well, they showed him the song, and
Elvis, they would play the song through, yeah.
and then he recorded the tune, as it was.
Now, we were talking about this afternoon. Is it true that when he heard you performing the material, that he would imitate your style when he recorded the song?
Well, they did come out very close to the demos that we did.
Did you feel funny about him imitating so closely what you were putting on tape, or not?
Well, no, I felt a little funny the first time, then after he sold 4 million, I didn't.
And this will be Don't Be Cruel, as it was initially written by Mr. Otis Blackwell. Otis, go on over there and do this for us.
You know I can't be found. She's home all alone. And if you can't come around, at least be telephone. Don't be cruel to my heart so true.
Yeah.
Fucking Elvis. We knew you was a thief back then.
Yeah, thievery.
Always stealing our culture.
Speaking of stealing our culture's been getting stolen forever. We don't even have a culture. And what's fucked up is if you tried to speak up about our culture or say something about it, they try to freeze you from doing so, bro.
Yep.
Like that.
Couple people going through that now.
Right now. Fired because they saying things. Yo.
That's because niggas don't support them.
Yeah.
Niggas don't support them. Like
is scared.
for instance, like niggas is still gonna want to see what their team is gonna do in the NBA. niggas is still gonna watch that shit. Niggas ain't nobody just gonna be like, man, fuck them
Facts.
niggas and fuck that shit.
I'm glad you said
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Niggas is still gonna goddamn be on that shit.
Yo, let's
no matter what.
Let's take a break, and then come back, and then we're gonna go into that, and then some more in and outs, I guess.
Yeah, because I got a pee-pee.
Yeah. Good time to take a break. So we'll be back in 2 and 2.
2 and 2, motherfucker.
You fucking porch monkey.
It all started with a vision, a hustle, a grind, discipline, dedication, faith, and loyalty. Sophisticated savage, the brand,
the lifestyle.
It's just different.
You fucking porch monkey.
Yes. So lovely, so lovely.
Yo.
We are back.
Man, it's Instagram. Control room.
What's up?
Are you in IG already?
I mean, it was on IG earlier. Isn't that working or something?
I don't know, because it just gave me a code 3355.
I don't know. I've been in IG seems to be working fine from what I understand.
I just looked at it. But while you doing that,
yeah, IG's good.
Okay.
Good. While you doing that, I had something. What the fuck was it? God damn it. See, this is why you need to stop smoking so much.
No, you don't need to smoke.
Getting old and short-term memory. As I was running back from the bathroom and almost tripped. I thought about it.
No, we're just gonna put another commercial loop in.
Somebody
I
had
wanted to eat
passed.
my Cheetos.
Somebody that had passed away. Oh, Hurricane G. Remember Hurricane G? I seen she passed away, and it was somebody else too, but it wasn't just her.
Squad?
Yeah, bro, she passed away. Yeah, today too. The shit happened today. So God
Damn,
bless.
how I missed that?
I just happened to be scrolling Instagram, looking for some more in and outs real quick, and that popped up. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, so
Ain't that like Red Man Peoples?
yeah, yep. I almost want to say that's Eric Sherman baby mom, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. Something crazy like that.
Damn.
But yeah, she is. So God rest her soul, man. And real quick too, that Takeoff situation is getting a little crazy. I ain't gonna say names and none of that shit.
I don't
But
even wanna.
sheesh.
I'm just sick of black on black violence.
Yeah, man, it's disgusting. If what comes out from what's wild is you internet detectives is wild. Like You niggas is out there putting footage together. They slowed shit down to the point where you seen niggas who was pulling the hammer out, who shot who.
Academics, bro. Come on, man. What do you expect from that nigga?
Like, yeah, man. Like these niggas literally solved this shit for the detectives. So all they had to do was go to certain niggas' pages and shit. But if it's coming out like the footage I've seen, and again, without saying names, when you see old boy step over the body and walk off, like,
is that snitching? What these people doing with the cameras and the phones?
Nah, because you know what? To me, if you ain't in no
I just
street
wanna know.
shit, yeah, I
If
was gonna
it is
say if you ain't in
snitching-
no street shit, to me that you ain't.
If it is snitching, then it's also self snitching if you're doing shit in front of niggas with cameras.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like that's self snitching if you're gonna go that far.
Because it's what if they ask, like Quavo was the one arguing with the nigga, right? So if they ask him to identify who you was arguing with, because this person may lead to the person who might have shot, and he gives that statement,
That's different.
because that's his nephew, that's his sister's son.
I'm
That's
not
not
talking about
snitching,
him.
right?
I'm talking about
No, I'm saying, but you know what's fucked up is it not you, but I'm saying our culture would be like, oh, that nigga snitching. That
Right.
nig's telling.
That's what I was going to
You know what I'm saying?
That's
that
what I was
yeah.
going to lead to with that.
Right. And I'm like, damn, this nigga's helping solve the murder of his nephew. That, you know, certain street etiquette got to go out the window at a certain point, man.
Like you said, though, if our culture is not to do that, so isn't taking pictures, slowing down and breaking it down and then giving it away a form of that? So, like, the culture lost anyway.
Exactly.
But,
I mean, what kind of get back do you really get when it comes from your own camp?
But see, they saying through that footage, it didn't.
I mean, they've also said through the footage it did. So,
Now I'm talking about today. Shit was coming out today. Like,
yeah, niggas come up with shit all the time, but you know what I mean? What new footage is surface? If you're going off the same old footage, then it could be interpreted the same way.
yeah, but if you see a nigga step over, somebody's in your city under your protection, and you step over the body and don't even acknowledge this man being dead in front of you.
I think niggas is
says a
trying to
lot.
make this more of a conspiracy than what it actually is.
No, I'm not saying it's conspiracy. I'm saying he was arguing with you, whatever happened, you got that nigga head rocked and you stepped over the nigga body like what the fuck ever and kept it pushing. And there ain't no conspiracy involved. You know, they was arguing with the wrong niggas that they were supposed to be holding them down, whatever happened. And then that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because if you notice, nobody's really giving any statements. And then what Jay Prince said to me solidified it when he specifically said, and this is a nigga that, you know, he's seasoned. He's a seasoned OG. And when he said,
well respected,
you can't stand next to me, behind me, or beside me with, you know what I'm saying, over this shit. So he know who did it, because he's just not gonna say a statement like that and pretty much involve himself saying, I know the motherfucker saying, you can't stand next to me, beside me, or behind me, whoever's involved in this shit. You know it was somebody in your camp. You know that bullet came from somebody in your motherfucking camp.
maybe
Yeah, but that's what he's supposed to say.
Yeah.
That is also what he's supposed to say.
Nah, because if it was some random shit, you're not going to say
that's-
you can't stand beside me.
Exactly, but you got to understand all the conspiracy theorists and all the internet motherfuckers who ain't got nothing better to do, who are always making the claim that, you know what I'm saying, like he got to say that for them.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
what I'm saying is I don't think there's no conspiracy involved. You see the video of Quavo arguing with somebody. You hear Quavo say, let me get out of here if I fuck one of these niggas up. You hear him getting swung on, and then you hear the gunshots going off. There's no conspiracy. Whoever he was arguing with popped on him, and then the shots started ringing. There's not really a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
What I'm saying is a conspiracy.
But the shots came
it's not
from
necessarily
inside, though.
they came from, what I'm saying is niggas just started ringing off. Like whoever shot who, we don't know, but a couple people started busting because you could hear a couple different guns going off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely hear different joints.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm reading this. You ain't part of the crime house. Oh, I was reading joint. But yeah, I mean, we need more footage to see which side it actually came from. Everything else would be just speculation.
I mean, yeah.
What
I
was you
just
reading? Control.
I was reading a YouTube message.
I just feel like the after effects, like again, if you was with me in my, you know, and I step over your body and don't even acknowledge you being dead, like that says a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? That says a lot. And I'm the majorest nigga in this room. and I step over your body and don't even acknowledge you being dead, this nigga Quavo crying. There's video of this. Like, this ain't nothing nobody made up. The video footage is out there. You see the nigga, whoop, I'm out of here. Like, he ain't even look in the direction of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but that's because
when you in that moment.
Yeah,
you
see,
know what
but
I'm
that's
saying?
because like sometimes you say certain things. I can't like, okay, all right. You've been in spots where you going to a party, right? And you going, but it's somebody else's area, but you with your cousin, right? Your cousin is what you like, okay, everybody respects your cousin to the point, but at the same time, he gonna tell you before he go in there, look, yo, check this out.
This is it, yeah.
Yo, don't be going up there acting stupid because these niggas will, yo, this is what's gonna happen to you.
Right.
And I can't do nothing about nothing in there if you get out of line. Like, now, other than that, we good. All right, you go in there, and then you start doing the opposite. You know what I'm saying? To where that last statement that was said, for real, for I fuck, like, sometime.
Oh yeah, that's what set
as
it off.
a man,
Yeah, that's what
as
set
a
it off.
man,
Yeah.
as a man, sometimes we gotta eat. It's like
Yeah.
you gotta
Oh,
eat
yeah.
humble pie.
Right.
Sometimes, like, okay, you on somebody else's turf. First
Right.
of all,
Right.
you have to shut your mouth and walk off and let it be. And because you don't know what the outcome
What's
is going
gonna
to
happen?
be.
Yeah.
And just because you got, and then you think you got somebody there, you're not going to, look, disrespect is going to be sent with disrespect.
Right. And that was said because, you know, just going off of what you hear and see in the video, whoever Quavo was speaking to, the dude came back and was like, look, they know y'all with us.
Right.
And they not going to disrespect you, but at the same time, you not going to disrespect them. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say, yeah, you're right, Pause, man. It ain't no conspiracy. Whoever he was arguing with, he was comfortable being around, and they was all there, but then shit kind of went left for whatever reason.
I just, you know, with this situation, like I said, you know, rest in peace, man, because
it's sad, yo.
It's sad, but
yeah, man.
What's sad is that rich, poor, our young black youth is dying alike. You know what I'm saying? So I think at the end of the day, the message should be we need to start working on, for one, our anger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For one, our anger.
And like you said, the biggest thing, man, what you said earlier, ego.
And our ego.
Had he just not said, and then on both ends, even if he said that, you could have been a bigger man and be like, man, what the fuck ever.
See, because
You know what I'm saying?
but you know how it is. Once we are like when it comes to a man, once it gets to a certain point, something has to it's like, you know, and then it's like ego match ego. And then when you are, here's what I say. Famous people have no business hanging out with real street motherfuckers.
Really don't.
Period.
That world don't.
Unless that's your street that you grew up on. Even then.
Even then, yeah.
Even then, your fame and your notoriety gonna get you hurt, or somebody else
Yep.
around you.
Or you linked to some
hurt.
shit because you the biggest name in the situation. All of that, yep.
Ego, man. Yo, but I just like what we used to talk about was Kyrie, you know, when we went to, and I can't even remember. It was.
Do not address me as a strong, independent black woman. It's
how
not
they
a
killing them with, you know, I know Shaq killed them, Charles Barkley, like, to call a man an idiot and things of that nature, like, somebody said the most simplest shit that I agree with, and I don't know who it was, but they basically said.
Did you say Shaq and Charles Barkley?
Yeah, bro, they was on.
Them niggas is the most,
bruh. It was
the master ass niggas I've ever seen.
It was disgusting, man. But somebody said, because when they asked LeBron, after they had just took an L to the Pacers or barely beat the Pacers, I can't remember, but and they asked LeBron about this shit, and LeBron gave a statement saying it's harmful, and somebody was like, yo, Bron, you could have just as easily said, yo, I don't know what he said, we just lost or we just won, I'm focused on the game, as opposed to giving a specific opinion. You know what I mean?
I mean, who's the one that's gonna be like, I agree. Who's the one that's gonna be like, yo? Who's the one that's gonna be like, I can't, like I can't. I think what's happening to him is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's the fucking problem right there. Is that fear of not being able to, like, for real. Most of these motherfuckers,
your mind. You know what I'm saying?
like bro, like money has become to be the root of, like, and if you don't have it right now, you are fucked.
People be so scared to lose deals and certain things, certain contracts being breached because you said the wrong thing, or like, yo, like you said, niggas got to stand for something eventually, man.
Like, I don't even understand, like what Kyrie said. Then he's forced to apologize. Like, there was another clip we got in there, like, the players, like, they got to show the man being weak. You know, we apologizing and shit like that. Because what happens is, if at the apology, right? At the apology, he say some G shit like, look, people.
Right.
They wanted me to apologize, but I did nothing wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, our people, and if you read the Bible correctly, we are those people that they're talking about who scattered amongst and don't know where they came from or their family.
Come on, man.
That is us.
Come on, man.
All right, go ahead.
In terms of the backlash or what people call it, we're in 2022. History is not supposed to be hidden from anybody. And I'm not a divisive person when it comes to religion. I embrace all walks of life. You see it on all my platforms. I talk to all races, all cultures, all religions. And my response would be, it's not about educating yourself on what Semitism is and what anti-Semitism is. It's really about learning the root words of where these come from and understanding that this is an African heritage that is also belonging to the people. Africa is in it, whether we want to dismiss it or not. So the claims of anti-Semitism and who are the original chosen people of God, and we go into these religious conversations and it's a big no-no. I don't live my way like that. I don't live my life that way. Excuse me. I grew up in a melting pot, and I say a melting pot of all races: white, black, red, yellow, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and you can see the way I live my life now. I'm not here to be divisive, so they could push their agenda. I don't want to say they, because I'm not identifying any one group or race of people, but I'm in a unique position to have a level of influence on my community. And what I post does not mean that I support everything that's being said or everything that's being done, or I'm campaigning for anything. All I do is post things for my people in my community and those that it's actually going to impact. Anybody else that has criticism, it obviously wasn't meant for them.
It is, man. Like, shit makes so much sense to me, yo.
I mean, it does, but it doesn't. I got a question. All right. Who the hell is the faces? Who are the faces that are doing this? Like, who said that? Who said that what he said is anti-Semitic?
Right.
Like, did anybody see such, like, who? Y'all motherfuckers are taking orders from the dude from Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith says Shaq's movie theaters showed the movie from what he heard.
I wouldn't doubt it. Like they said, some shorty posted on Instagram, she said that book went up 200% in sales on Amazon, and which basically Amazon got a 200% markup on the profit off of that book, and they didn't feel bad and give that money to the Jewish community. You know what I'm saying, for selling this book on their platform.
I was about to say, where's the backlash on the distributors,
right?
On the people who's
they
putting
selling
this
this
shit
shit
out.
on their platform, and they not getting no backlash. They not, we're gonna shut it down.
Because
Jeff Bezos. That's
it's
why.
Because it's a black man trying to give truth to other black people. That's the problem. Like, the problem has always been.
That ain't even the problem, yo.
It is.
Yeah.
That ain't even the problem, yo.
What is it? It
Because
is.
here's the thing, yo. They don't care what niggas tell niggas. They care what niggas can influence other little white kids. Because let me tell you, look what they did to Nick Cannon. He can reach white kids.
Yeah.
Look what they did to. Look what they doing right now to Kanye. He can reach white kids. They don't care what niggas been telling niggas that 5% of shit on the corner for how many years? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give a fuck what niggas tell niggas.
Right.
They give a fuck what niggas can influence other races.
You are absolutely right.
That's what the problem is.
So, not influence them with the truth, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know
So
what I'm saying?
they don't want nobody else to know what the truth that they've hidden.
Exactly.
And what's sad is about that whole situation is, how can you somebody of power needs to sue the U.S. government, right? Like,
has to be a way, right?
Yeah, there's a way, because what happens is our rights have been like constantly violated, like all the time. And somebody was telling me that years ago, the United Nations was trying to
sue the
United States and take them to court for us. For slavery,
the shit that they did,
for all that shit. But somehow that got pushed to the back burner.
Right.
The
Probably something like 9/11 happened.
It was further back than that.
Oh wow. Oh,
it was further back than that.
Oh wow. But some type of, like you said, some type of war, something popped up. Oh, there you go. See,
they got to get theirs.
Yeah. Which was, not to, like Kyrie said himself, we're not comparing tragedies but you have to understand, man, like it's a spit in the face every time you see somebody's community be acknowledged and reimbursed for the tragedies they've been through, except for us, man. Like, it hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean? Like, and it's sad, man. You know what I mean?
Never will. But it's more the respect thing to be like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I told you motherfuckers that,
right.
Like, y'all did, like, for all, till you do right by me.
Uh-oh, somebody calling
It's
in.
fucking info guy.
Info guy in the biz.
Yo,
Y'all know what to do?
I don't remember what to do.
Answer it and then hit the speaker button. I mean the Bluetooth button that's on the screen.
Oh yeah, the one on the screen.
Hold on. We don't hear you yet.
Hold on. This? Yeah. Hello?
No, I can hear you.
Can you hear?
Yeah. What's up, bro?
Yo, what?
Put the mic on the joint.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold tight, brother.
We didn't plan nobody to fucking call.
Nah, I'm trying to figure out why this ain't working.
We did that last time too, remember? I forgot what we
All right,
did.
say something. I think I answered it wrong.
Hello?
You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying what Control Room said was exactly what is going on in regards to, they don't care about the influence of black people. They don't want the influence of white people to happen. Because once that happens, then the whole thing changes. All their kids, everything that in their generation, that's going to change, the whole system, the whole thing.
It won't, though. It won't, though. Because bro, nothing going to change. Yo, even though, okay, we get allowed to pray and do what we want to say, like once we get to say that we are the chosen people and stuff like that, they still have ultimate control. Like, I still don't, like...
No, but listen what I'm telling you, though.
Okay.
The younger white kids, and this already started happening, this is why they trying to change laws so that they, it's a numbers game, bro. It's all about numbers. So the younger children, and they, as far as their generation, they're already changing and adapting to different things in regards to the culture and everything else. Yeah. Like more and more and more and more and more of them are not acting like their parents, are not caring about the generational things. They don't care. So the more of them that don't care about that and get influenced by what the Kyries is saying, like the Nick Cannon is saying, then their generations don't carry over because they don't care about that. They like, oh, well, we know that this particular group is being oppressed. We're not going to do that to them no more. It's just that's why they did that to Nick Cannon. That's why they're doing this to Kanye. Exactly what control room shit. I'm
See,
just
but
saying, like,
we appreciate the call in, my guy.
Kevin Smith says, I think what Itfo guy is saying is if the minds and hearts of the people we don't control get involved, that could change things.
Right. See, but that's exactly what's going on. But there's nobody going to have control over that. We'll talk about that 400-year thing. It took that many generations, and I'm about to hang up on you. Hang up.
I think he did.
All right. Oh my God. Yeah. What if somebody else calls, bro? I mean, okay. Let me hang
But
up.
yeah,
In that 400. Oh God.
I'll be there.
I got it, man. No need. We figured it out. Yeah, but in that, as time goes by, all that other shit is out the window. Like, all that other hatred that they have for Nova, like, all that shit, like, they great grandsons are like, I don't want to own no fucking body, man. That shit's wrong.
Right.
That shit's different. So.
But it's crazy too. That's why I think that they, you see these elitist societies and they keep shit secluded, because they don't want that. Because, like you said, you have the average white person or somebody else who can be enlightened and be like, okay, yeah, we need to help them. But when you have the mega elites of the world who don't even feel a black person's plight because they don't feel any poor person's struggle, let alone somebody of color, I think as long as that separatism is there, like you said, that battle is going to be a hard fight to win, like you said, because those are the ones that are influential. Those are the ones that in their world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they passing on your grandfather's grandfather.
Legacy.
Yeah, was the reason why we're fucking billionaires and you better not, bring no black blood in this family, like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming to the point now, like, we all over TV. We all, like, we are literally everywhere. They cannot.
Again, it's raping.
A song come on while they with their great-great-grandfather, and they all of a sudden start dancing.
Right.
And say,
and he looking at them like,
baby,
you better not. Yeah, yep. You right. So there's a clash within that community going on right motherfucking now. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And you know what's going to happen too? And shout out to all my Spanish people, but that shit going to happen to y'all, and I'm going to call it in about 20 years, maybe a little longer. That struggle from the ones that's coming over here now, making it happen, working these fucked up jobs, 70 of them living in an apartment until they get right.
70 is a bit high.
Yeah, I was exaggerating. Sorry, y'all. But those kids ain't gonna see that struggle because they gonna be born definitely Americanized. So they ain't really gonna know that struggle, and are they gonna respect that struggle from that? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Yeah, so they gonna have that same clash too, because they look at the young Migos over here now. That's 15, 16.
Now, like, you would think they was black.
Yeah.
Or
So they
white.
not gonna know their own culture. Yep.
Kevin Smith says there's a reason why they say we aren't powerful. Yeah, we can influence the so-called shuck and jive music / entertainment, but not the country.
I think we do.
We can. I mean, we.
I mean, you're right, Kev. I think we do. We just don't fucking realize it sometimes.
We influence the world, man.
Yeah, man.
Without us knowing, like, the power we possess, we don't. If we focused it one way, like, we would. Yes.
Yeah, I honestly feel like we so caught up in, like Dr. Umar said, you know what I'm saying, like with the riches and, I'm sorry, that was TD Jakes that said that with the, I want to go be able to buy this Gucci bag, or I want to get this shit for my lady, or I want to do this. And, we chasing.
I think we influence everything except for the running of this motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, there you go. Like you said,
culturally, I think
because niggas just scared.
Yeah, we make everything cool. We make everything fucking cool except the right shit. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Going to be doctors and lawyers and shit like that. And, so we start running this penal systems and shit like that. We ain't got enough judges sitting on these seats. Like, niggas ain't rapping about going to be a judge. You know what I mean?
Real talk, I think until our masters are exposed, you know what I'm saying? Like, until, because it is evident that somebody has a stronghold on us. Mm-hmm. And I already know who it is. I'm just not going to say him for sake of, not being alive tomorrow morning.
Right.
But they have, there's a hole because even like every word that we say is critiqued, whereas everybody else can speak freely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can't even have our own God.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at how they did it, show. Like, you remember how, and we might have been a little too young, but we kind of wasn't. We came in on the tail end of the blaxploitation videos and movies and shit back in the day with the pimps and all of that wild shit.
Yeah.
So it went from that. Then somehow we spun into some positive, hip hop, was coming out to fight the power movements, to stop the violence in the West Coast.
Been gone.
Then all of a sudden it just shifted into the ignorance again. And it's always something that keeps the frequency of
You
our
are
community.
100% right. You are, I'm glad you said that. You 100% right.
Go ahead,
Because
bro.
That's exactly what happened.
Right.
What happened was it stopped being us.
Right.
Because we started relying on the entertainment that the fight the power shit was coming from. We started relying on that entertainment, and then that entertainment started showing us bling bling.
Yeah, man.
It started showing us, you know what I'm saying, smoke that nigga, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It started showing. I mean, they control that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so what's the conversation to be had? Because at the PNP show, we are all about solutions. The brothers up here are all about solutions. What's the conversation that needs to be had? Is it we have to be more responsible with the music we make, or these labels should be more responsible with the shit that these acts that they sign and the music that they pushing? So these dudes would have to clean their act up if they want to get a deal.
Honestly, and this isn't necessarily the conversation that needs to be had. This is just my personal opinion. They'll always get somebody who's going to want to make that dollar to say that bullshit.
Right.
And the reason why we keep on going, kind of like with everything, not even just music and entertainment, but even with just living in America, the reason why we keep on going in the same circle and shit is because we keep on trying to do everything according to the rules that they made. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to just say fuck that and, you know what I'm saying, get rid of all the old rules.
Right. Right.
That's what the problem is. And until that happens, we're going to keep going through the same shit over and over again.
I feel as long as niggas want to be richer than the nigga next to him, it ain't never going to stop. Bro. Like as long as we keep trying to, do whatever it takes to be, like niggas will sell their soul, niggas will kill their brother, niggas will kill their mother. Just to be rich.
Just to be rich.
And I feel like I feel like the culture, period. Period. Not just music. I'm talking about everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then even the ones who are rich, they still want to be richer than, or better than, you know what I'm saying, than the next one that they don't, I can't do nothing to mess that up.
You know what? Adding on to both of y'all point, what you was just saying, Jimmy, and you asking what the conversation that needs to be had. If niggas is gonna play by the rules, niggas got to take a stand. Niggas got to be okay with saying, you know what? If this is all they gonna feed us, then we ain't gonna fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying? If they gonna keep treating our players like this, then we ain't gonna watch this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But until niggas take that stand. And I mean, like, all together.
Perfect.
Yeah. The same shit over
Agreed.
and over again.
That
Agreed.
is the whole fact.
Like, niggas need to boycott the NBA for how they doing Kyrie.
I agree.
Niggas need to boycott the NBA.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
For how they doing Kyrie.
Yep.
I love basketball, like I said. But if these niggas start doing what AI and them, like 3-on-3 or taking this shit to 5-on-5,
right,
funded by themselves,
right,
NBA would die right now. Now, there'll still be niggas like in the D League, you'll be like, oh shit, I'm taking my shot.
Now's my chance, yeah.
Okay.
But the
if we're
product
not
will be
watching
so trash.
The product will be trash.
Yep.
Like, people don't understand, like, we don't understand our power.
The unfortunate truth is, you know what I'm saying, niggas will talk about boycotting the NBA.
That's probably right.
And then niggas will talk about it for a week.
Answer.
Wireless cow.
I think you still gotta hit
the speakerphone. Then hit the button, the Bluetooth button.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
What up, fellas? What up? What up? Wise guy in the house.
Wise guy,
Okay,
what
I was
up?
trying to figure out the area code.
Yeah, that's
What up, brother?
Bro?
You there?
Can you hear us?
You got a track phone.
I think we might have lost Wise Guy. Wise Guy, call back in if you can, brother. I think we just lost the call. Sorry.
Try it again.
Try it again.
It's not us on our end. I know that for sure.
I don't want to say that, but
Look, I wasn't gonna say that.
Well, I was gonna say it. Damn it, we're confident. All right. Okay. Answer.
Hello?
Hold on. See, it was already on. I don't even want to hit that button. As soon as I go to the Tamcast, yo, what's up, bro?
Yo.
What up, fellas? What up?
Not much.
Shit. Cooling. Yeah,
Hey,
now
I just wanted to ask, in y'all personal opinion, what do y'all feel like would take for something like that to happen to boycott? You know what I'm saying? How Kyrie getting treated? Because it ain't just us. Like his own people got to stand with him too. Everybody.
Damn.
I know what that's about, bro. It's this conversation.
It gotta be. Wise Guy, I cut you off again.
But I saw where he was going with it, and he's right. You know what I'm saying? The thing is,
you could call back, but damn, it cut you off again.
Yo, I'm not gonna hit Tascam. Do I have to?
Do whatever you just did, because the way you just did it was the right way. You can move that mic now, by the way.
It's just whatever reason they keep cutting it short. But like you said, where he was going with it, it's gonna still take.
Yo, he might be in a secluded area. All right, transfer the call. Yo, bro, I don't know why, but all right, but what I mean by that is we're gonna have to stop going to the games.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to not even tune in. Like we're gonna have to start canceling packages.
Mm-hmm. Not just us, everybody.
But what I'm saying is it can't start with us first though. Like everybody in the league got to be down with him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's what I mean by that. That's where it got to start first.
They ain't never
You know
gonna.
what I'm
But we'll never get that to happen.
What I'm asking is y'all opinion. What is it gonna take for the players to like stand together and just be like, fuck it, like even just try for like a week. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, tell them we ain't playing none of the games and then see what happens. Like what's stopping them from doing that?
You know what? I'm gonna give a quick scenario, and it's just gonna take some digging and some research. But I'm sure, and it's going back to what we were saying Thursday. There's a lot of documents about, slave ownership and a lot of foul shit out there about us. And if they started doing some digging and some tweeting, like all that shit that's coming out about Dan Snyder and all of that, or what happened to the old boy that owned the Clippers, Don Sterling.
Yeah.
Like, niggas should have just walked away from the game like, yo, we ain't even fucking playing. So to me, Wise Guy's gonna take some shit like that where something come out about one of them owners in an email that sounds crazy, and they just be like, nah, we done. We not even doing this no more. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the time that they was trying to do the stand-up, I can't remember, was it Floyd that got,
Yeah.
Yeah, when, everybody decided they wasn't going to play.
Actually, it was in the bubble. It was when they first got in the bubble. Yeah,
Right.
Yep.
So.
But they stopped right there. Like, they didn't capitalize on it because they even brought Obama in. You know what I'm saying? They had meetings or whatever, and Obama said it to them, you can't go in there and not ask for nothing. You know what I'm saying? See what happens.
Right.
So they asked for certain things, and they let them do it, and they just stopped right there, and they didn't capitalize on it. It's like, back to business. Let's go make this money. And, like, we live in, like, a capitalist society now. Like, don't nobody want to risk losing their bread.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. More than racism, anything like that, it's capitalist society right now. You know what I'm saying?
We've always been
just going to eat. Motherfuckers going to eat, and they don't give a fuck who else eating. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to jeopardize that. That's how it goes. So until you get that out your head, man, it's going to always be like that.
Exactly.
I'm not saying I agree with my whole thing is the bottom line. Kyrie didn't say anything. He just posted a link. He didn't put no commentary behind it or do nothing. But every little sports joint I'm watching, every news little joint I'm watching, they saying, oh, well, he said this and this. Y'all fucking lying.
Yeah.
Y'all blatantly lying on TV. He didn't say shit.
Right.
He didn't say anything.
The talking points are so crazy.
Man, it's all assumption.
Yeah.
The shit he should have put something by what he meant. Yeah, but I mean, it's supposed to be free speech. That's his page. He can put whatever the fuck he want to put up there. Just like I put whatever the fuck I want to put up there.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to explain yourself, but for y'all to add and explain it and try to force this man to say what he meant.
And apologize.
Yeah, apologize for what? Apologize for something you ain't say. That's just like you and your wife She wants you to apologize for something. You ain't even say shit.
You
So
ain't
you
even
back
say
in your
that.
brain like, damn, what the fuck? What the
Not
fuck did I
only
do?
apologize,
You know what I'm saying?
it cost him $500,000.
I'm about to say, I seen apologize. He got to meet up with somebody. He got to go to some dumbass classes. He got they'd be able to suck my whole man. Never mind. Yeah.
Ain't that shit wild,
But like,
yo?
I'm not trying to compare different races or anything like that. But it's been shit said about us and all that. Nobody ain't have to go through that.
Man,
you know what
I'm
I'm saying? They
telling
didn't have to go through that. They ain't have to apologize. They ain't suspend nobody for no 5-6 games.
Right.
Any kind of race or whatever, sexuality, whatever. They ain't have to do that.
Old boy
like,
from
that's like the main
Friends.
topic.
Because it's all about whooping him in front of everybody. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Slavery still exists.
Old boy from not Friends, from Seinfeld, Kramer. Remember a few years ago he got on stage and started just screaming nigga. They ain't snatched not nan fucking episode with him down.
Exactly.
All them shit still ran. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and like I said, if he manages money right, he gonna be good. But like for the future, you know what I'm saying? You suspend his Nike deal.
yeah.
You suspend them, and then like if they don't feel like you apologize enough and you ain't meet with these people, they can keep him suspended. You know what I'm saying? That's the verbiage in there. They can keep him out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But then the narrative is gonna be like, oh well, shit, Kyrie don't like to come to work anyway. He ain't get vaccinated. He ain't come.
Oh, yeah.
He missed all these games over this past year. That's what the narrative is being pushed to. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is crazy to me. That shit crazy. He didn't say anything. All he did was post a link. That was it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't
but
get
that
that. Like
link-
what I keep saying.
That link,
I
though.
I understand that part of it, but I'm just saying for them to be saying that he said X, Y, he didn't say anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he agreed with it or he did it right. He probably should have put some context to it, but he didn't. But don't just assume it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like me assuming. I'm assuming what Jimmy is thinking in his head right now. I'm assuming what Black is thinking in his head right now.
But
and y'all didn't say anything.
Two things, D. One is who is assuming? Like, see, we're not even talking about the government. Like, the government ain't the one who said, "Hey, these."
No, I'm just talking about mainstream media. That's why, that's why I'm glad y'all got y'all platform.
Right.
Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. No, I was agreeing
that's what
with
I'm
you.
saying. Oh, okay.
Okay.
They'd be like,
no, you go ahead. No, you go ahead, because you the guest.
No, the only thing I was saying, I said that's why I like platforms like this. Like I don't even be watching the news and shit like that. Like I watch podcasts and things like that because I'm getting tired of the mainstream media. Whatever they push, that's what people ride with.
Yeah.
Now we having discussions now. We might not agree 100%, but the conversation is totally different than us pointing the finger and being like, oh, this is what he meant. And he ain't say shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole point. He didn't say nothing.
Yeah, the media is based off
that's
opinion.
crazy to me. But as far as boycotting and doing like that, like I would be down with shit like that. Like I barely watch the NBA now because we can get into that's a whole nother subject. That shit's soft for toilet tissue right now.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that flopping shit and all that shit. Like I don't fuck with it. But for him, for us to stand up and leave it, everybody in the league got to be on board. LeBron James, Chris Paul, all that. Like even Kevin Durant, that fuck shit he did, man. I'm like, come on, man.
You're right.
Like he come on, man. If you really support him, you speak on it like you got bread. You like one of the highest paid players in the league.
Right.
That shit ain't gonna hurt your pocket.
It's gonna turn. But he's scared though. D. He's scared. Like these people are
But
scared.
he's right though. If we were to hit him in the ratings and with their own, you know what I'm saying, employees turning on him at the same time, like
won't happen.
I know.
Right, that shit
it's fairy
affects a
tale
whole
land.
lot of things from the person bringing out the hot dogs down to the popcorn and all that shit, man. You can affect a whole lot of shit and make motherfuckers think about it. You can't. That's freedom of speech. You can be able to say or do whatever you want to do.
Supposed to.
Everybody else get to do it.
It's not for us, bro.
And you know what's sad? I want to just add on to this. What's really, really sad in all of this, right? And I'm gonna use the LGBTQ community as an example. Let one of them get.
With that.
No. But watch where I go with this, y'all. Watch where I go with this. Let one of them get violated by the. I'm gonna use the NBA since we're speaking on the NBA. You have the same people of color who's gonna rock out for that community,
quick pass,
but ignore the fact that their own color is getting shitted on. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how fucked up we are. Like they gonna be on the front line for that shit, but let the color get violated. Oh, I don't know what's happening. What? Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
But that goes back to capitalist society, right? I mean, truth be told, the white community is the biggest consumer for real. They didn't want Ford to go to the game. We might go to the game every once in a blue moon. I make good money, but I don't go to basketball games like that.
Right.
When you look in the crowd, what you see? You know what I'm saying? So they're the biggest consumers. So if something like that go down, you know what I'm saying? They gonna support them. You know what I'm saying?
But they get ratings and all that shit. All the advertisers cater to us. So what happens is what they're doing is that whole like the rap music and like all that's catered for us to watch.
Well, it just seems like that because we decide what's cool. You know what I'm saying? We, as black people, we decide what's cool, and they take it and run with it, and that's how they apply it to their, you know what I'm saying, people. Like, hey, we're down, we're hip.
That makes sense. Yeah.
We decide what's cool, though.
Because remember back in the 80s before hip-hop really took off, everything was rock and roll themed. Everything was rock and roll themed until hip-hop really put a clamp on. And we ain't let up yet. Everything is just hip-hop themed now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we're not.
But that's the whole thing. We not capitalizing on that power that we have.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole bottom line. And that's just like us in everyday regular life. We don't support each other. We support our homies and shit like that. But as far as like broadening, like sticking together, like we gonna do this. Even if it's a black dude down the street that we don't really fuck with it, we come together on the issue and really come together, man. We have all the power. But nobody don't want to do that. And I want to get down to the bottom line. Why doesn't that happen? What's the problem?
Because we're fucked up.
Why can't that happen?
D, we fucked up in the head. Let me ask you this: if it was flipped, and Kyrie was a Jewish guy, right, and he was just saying the same things, and he got canceled, the whole community is going to ride behind him.
Yep.
No questions asked.
Yep.
No questions asked.
Are you saying that like if it was flipped to where he was saying that on a black platform?
Yes.
Oh yeah, his community would ride for him, but you know, if we still owned everything, we'd still shut it down.
Still but see, but what I'm saying is the mentality of them automatically is gonna say, hey, he's being harassed. Like,
oh yeah.
I wish
you gotta get down to the root cause. The key word you said was platform. His platform. He got like 2 million followers on that. Like his platform he controls. They don't want it to get no bigger. They don't want him to get no bigger than that. And people are already listening to him. Whether you agree with him or disagree, he got followers that want to hear what the fuck he's saying. They don't want it to get no bigger than that. So hell yeah, they gonna shoot his motherfucking ass down. They gonna do something. They gonna find something. They gonna cancel you.
You ever notice every other slur gets used, whether in TV or whatever, except that one.
Except kike.
Except that doesn't ever get used. None. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They'll use all this other shit. Yeah.
All of those
cracker. You know what I'm saying?
Chink,
but you'll never hear kike nowhere.
Never. So.
It's facts.
Yeah, it's
they don't even
facts.
play with that shit. Yeah,
it is facts. Like you don't even hear crime.
You hear Mick. We even know what a Mick is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But you don't know.
Our shit is glorified.
Bro, you saying them words, man. I heard that in the movie. I ain't heard nobody personally say it out their own mouth. For real.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think it was American Gangster when old boy called the cop called him a kite. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the first time I heard that joint. I ain't never heard no regular person say that.
That's their slang word. So I think we should be more freely to use that.
You just I didn't even know what that shit mean. You just made me figure out what that shit mean. I had no idea what that meant.
I will promise you, I don't even know where that shit originated from. I gotta Google that shit. I don't even know why they call him that.
I was like 7 years old, right? And I think I was at Crown Heights.
Yeah.
So that's that community up there. And then I heard somebody yell out over there, "Get out the fucking street, you fucking!" I was like, "What?" I was like, "What does that mean?" So
you gotta say it.
It was like, "Get out the street, you fucking kike."
Thank you.
I was like, my mom. So I went home. I was like, "What is that?"
And we'll throw a nigga right behind that.
I'm not throwing anything behind it. We say nigga all show.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we say nigga all show, bro.
Like you can't be a part of the people who censor that and freely just keep on.
Oh yeah, watch the algorithm go crazy on that one. Like with that word, but then come right back with nigger and just ignoring nigger.
Welcome to the PNP show.
Kike.
Right. Nigga. Right. But what I'm saying is that when I first heard that word, and I went home to my mom, she was like, "Oh yeah, that's a Jewish creep."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was nothing to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like spick, like each word should be words freely.
Right.
Like if we can't say that freely, then we need to take the word nigga back from entertainment.
Yeah,
if we can't say what we want to say, like for real, I'm starting to say like the word faggot too. Like I'm starting to feel like, bro, like yo, for real, bro.
I agree.
Like, bro, you can't censor people to only where you can only say 1 or 2, 3. You can say this, but you can't
know what's
say that.
crazy is that word and kite is the two most powerfulest words in the world right now that you can't say. Nigga fell way down to the bottom.
Hold on. We get super sensitive, man.
Right. That's because they're
At what
controlled.
What do y'all feel like the turning point is that when we got super sensitive? All the words,
Barry.
all
I was gonna say,
I'm just saying,
like,
all the words that y'all just used, except for kite, we use them shits in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. And we put them together. This faggot ass nigga over here, like I'm telling you, that's how we used to do. You know what I'm saying? So when did it change where we can't say that shit no more? We had to be so sensitive.
I'd like to say 2010.
Yeah, I feel like right around Barack Obama. Who was the first nigga to get canceled? Like over saying some wild shit.
I just watched the shit change, bro. I'm like, damn, you can't say that or you can't do that. Like even when they start shooting us down on Facebook, like you have to type the shit in differently and whatever. You get a joint talking about, you violated community standards. I'm like, what?
Right.
Oh yeah,
right.
like this episode might not on Facebook. It's probably already shut off.
Oh, they been shut that stream down.
I'm gonna be banned for like 6 months on Facebook.
Nah, they check it first. Like I said, they don't care what niggas tell niggas.
Right. Nah, trust me, because we be saying some shit, but they don't like that shit at all. But who cares? Like y'all gotta be open. Like if we gonna say this, we're gonna be able to say that and move on and be comfortable.
They've allowed movies in the Hollywood industry ran by them to disrespect other races for years. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. Ain't another slave movie coming out that Will Smith in?
Emancipation.
Emancipation, yeah. There's another. I you know what?
Niggas love slave movies.
Put the fucking movie out. I'm doing the same thing that what y'all did to Kyrie. I'm complaining. I'm gonna say I'm hurt. I'm offended by this shit. I'm tired of seeing the slave shit.
That's anti-Semitic.
And I can't take it anymore.
It's anti-Semitic.
Yeah, I promise you, I'm making a big fuss of this shit.
That shit gonna go in one ear and out the other, man. I'm telling you.
Nah, but
if enough of us say it though.
Here's what we need to start doing. All right, because I'm gonna get up.
This the thing though. You have to. This the thing though. If you do that, Zach, post the link just like Kyrie did.
Yeah.
Find you a cool ass white friend that you have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Post it on his joint, and then don't put no context behind it.
Right.
See what happens.
See what happens. Yeah. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do it like a cool. I know y'all got a cool ass white friend that you got. You know what I'm saying? You let him post a link on his page. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got a lot of followers and shit. Don't put no context.
They're gonna drown that nigga. He gonna be found drowning in his tub, yo.
Ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
It is to him.
I wish I knew a famous white celebrity because I would definitely tell him. I would be like, I would tell him tweet the Willie Lynch book. Just tweet
they're gonna turn on you instantly. Like I can't trust.
But I feel like they've done it. That's why I wish I was on Twitter so you can search that shit. But I feel like there's been somebody white that's tweeted that book.
And then I'm gonna leave with this right here. The craziest shit is to see
look at the
black people that I know that didn't have shit. Black people that didn't have shit, I know that made it or whatever in the NFL and the league, and just watch them just shoot this nigga Kyrie down. I mean, just shit on him.
Right.
Like Shannon Sharp drugged this nigga through the mud, dog, like that. I'm like,
that was bad. Yeah, man.
And I like Shannon Sharp.
I know,
bro.
right?
I like him. I'm like, damn, he just drugged my man. Like, wow.
Like, it just hurt when you see these dudes getting up here and they're not acknowledging that he's trying to uplift
I think
black people.
The only person I think that I heard that like really kind of stood for him was Jason Williams, and that just surprised the shit out of me. And he was on there, like Max Kellerman is Jewish. And Max was he was subtly trying to like, man, Kyrie was wrong or whatever doing that. I'm Jewish and all that.
Right.
And Jason Williams shot him down and broke the whole shit down. I thought that shit was dope, but he was the only one. He's the only one. I've been on YouTube, all that. He was the only one. Just go and look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that
go
out.
And look at it. But the rest of them that
niggas ain't doing it.
And got a voice. They shitted on them. They drug them.
House niggas.
Yep.
Yo, but
scared to be affiliated
with.
Yo,
D, you were saying something about the. All right, so if we stop individually supporting the NBA, I think you're doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying,
not enough, but you're a part.
Right, exactly. But if enough people do their part, they still feel it. Like we can't. Like we not.
I definitely agree with that, Jimmy, man, 100%. But what I'm saying is, in order for it to have a real impact, the brothers in the league with him, they got to stand with him.
I'm about to say
to
even get the people.
Start there first. Like usually you say you got to start from the bottom and work his way up. I agree with that. That works 9 times out of 10 in everyday walks of life. But in this case,
that's dope.
You got to start from the top and then come on down.
But see, the thing is,
you're right. They're not going.
And the fact is that a lot of our people, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, are followers. So if they see these other ball players say fuck this shit, they'll be like fuck this shit by example.
Imagine these players today had the Muhammad Ali, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jim Brown, attitude that they do now when they really in a position of power. When back in the day they really wasn't. Like, he would destroy shit, but that's who they need to be hollering at. Them the kind of conversations you need to be sitting down and talking to them dudes right there and be like, man, how can we navigate and go through like that?
That's why Muhammad Ali will forever be the GOAT. Because this nigga gave up his championship belt in his prime all because he said, I'm not going to fight in that war. You know what I'm saying? And gave up went to jail. And had to go to jail for that
fuck that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, niggas is funny because we've been broke all our lives.
Gotta have kahunas.
Then we get money, and then we scared to be, like back in our day, we used to be, all right, back in our day, niggas used to say shit, I ain't never gonna sell out. Y'all remember that shit back in the day?
What up, brother?
That was a saying back in the day. Like, I ain't never gonna sell out. Nowadays, niggas are selling it. Like, niggas, you can't stop a nigga from selling out right now.
Right.
Just to come up, and it's a sad thing.
That starts within you. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm at one of the largest companies in the world at Coca-Cola. I moved up, I'm in management. I stayed true to myself. I ain't never kissed no ass, eat no ass, step on nobody, do none of that. All I did was let my work speak for itself. So you could do it without selling out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to do it the easy way. Everybody want to do shit the easy way. They want instant gratification. They want it right now. I went through the grind. Started from the bottom and worked my way up, but everybody can do that. So just because you got fucking money, don't mean you forget where you come from. You know what I'm saying? You in a better position of power. Use it. Use the shit. So when some motherfuckers like that use it, man, I don't fuck with it. I ain't gonna watch the games just because of that. I ain't even gonna be talking about it or none of that shit, man.
I feel you, because it was kind of, it was.
He should have more people in this corner, man.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting up there saying that everything he did is right, everything he say is right, but he's entitled to his opinion because his opinion at the end of the day. But this particular thing he had no opinion on. All he did was post a link.
And it's not a promotion, because if that's the case, if I'm promoting something just because I retweeted or posted, then all of this shit we all posted is promotion. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's somebody getting their head blown off, somebody getting robbed, just all the negative shit we post is all promoting this shit.
It was a touchy subject. That was the issue.
Right. It'll be different if he said, go watch this right here.
Exactly.
He didn't say shit.
He ain't say none of that.
Look, he said truth. Anytime truth is out, people get offended. So they jump out. They did the same thing to Mel Gibson when he did the Passion of the Christ. The Passion of the Christ, bro.
Passion of the Christ.
So it ain't even about color.
Yeah.
It's just about agenda.
Yep.
And going against an agenda. So, and they making it obvious. And I don't know who they are. Have you ever seen Charlie's Angels? Who the fuck is on the other end of the phone?
Who's Charlie?
Who's Charlie? So who the fuck is saying
Charlie is Dr. Claw? Remember how you never seen Dr. Claw and Inspector Gadget?
These niggas is Dr. Claw, yo.
They Wilson.
They on the phone. And no, we didn't like that. Nah, you gotta drop that shit. Cut that shit
All
out.
you see is the chair in the hand. You don't see nothing else. You just see the nigga petting the cat. Pause.
And they fucking
you
weak.
Could even go, you could even go deeper than that. They paying motherfuckers probably $30, $35 an hour to watch a certain motherfucker page and he posts anything.
$100
an hour.
Career living off of that shit, man.
Yo, but
motherfuckers watching your page.
Yo, last thing about them, right? They'll have people fighting wars for them. Don't even have soldiers. Like, they don't have their own soldiers. They don't have their own workers. They don't have nothing. They don't have their own strength. But they can just sit at a phone and dictate what happens and what's going on, bro.
Right. Hey, you want this next Hollywood script, LeBron? Well, you better say something. This reporter, I'm going to put him in this room with you. He's going to ask you this.
And that right there is big. That's almost like being a drug dealer who just bringing in the profit, don't got to be around the drugs, don't touch nothing. You got goons out there doing whatever you doing, you straight. You sitting up there pretty.
That's all they are.
Sitting up there pretty.
Yep.
The sad truth is some niggas are just better at chess than others.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Facts.
Yeah. Yo, D.
Facts.
Appreciate the calling because I think it's time to go, ain't it?
Yeah, it's 9:15. It's getting
My
late.
bad, my bad.
Oh, yeah, you good, bro. We love it though. We love the
Yeah,
conversation.
you
man.
good. We just we got to get out of here. We ain't on that West Coast time like you.
No doubt, brother. Y'all be easy, man.
I love you,
Y'all
brother.
Thursday, man.
Appreciate you.
Love you too, man.
All right, peace. The good brother, wise guy, man. Yeah.
I love conversations like that, man, because it
Right.
gets my chest pumping.
Right.
I want to go kick the shit out of somebody. I wish they just come out to me and ask me a question. Excuse me,
You know what it is, bro? Like this is, and again, we're proving this point so much because when you're on this level that we're on and we think like this, right?
Yeah.
Then for whatever reason, you got to feel like, well, these guys came from out. They was once humble, and you know what I'm saying, not the super rich people that they are now. Then when they get to that level, it's almost like you know that conversation was had, hey, you can't do this, this, and this.
Oh, yeah.
Because why does the weird change come in? You ever notice all these niggas get weird when they reach a certain like even Jay-Z to a certain extent is just a weird nigga now. You know what I'm saying?
He do
like,
look a lot weird.
yeah, it's like,
Because
yo,
you gotta-
bro, like, what the fuck?
Because and the reason why they appear weird to us is because they circles change, bro. Like, you know what I mean? When you go, when you a nigga from the hood, but then you move into a neighborhood where all your neighbors is comparing yachts, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even bring niggas to the.
Yeah, you know exactly. So you got to change up your whole. If you're interested in fitting in, everybody ain't interested in fitting in.
Right.
But if you're interested in fitting in, then you know what I'm saying. Yeah, niggas do shit that we gonna deem being weird. We gonna deem that shit as weird anyway.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm definitely myself everywhere I go.
Like,
yeah,
when we talking about when he dropped that album, where you know, pretty much all he was doing was rapping about paintings that he got and shit. Like
Magna Carta.
Yeah, like I mean, there was some joints up there I fucked with, but yeah, pretty much that nigga was just
it's like, all right, was that album for them? Because you
nigga was
rapping,
like,
but
that was
you
strictly
didn't
for
make
rich niggas.
I didn't understand half that shit.
That shit was only for rich niggas.
But niggas still got it. That's the sad part.
You talk about a Basquiat, don't even know how to spell that shit.
I still don't know how to spell Basquiat.
Me neither. I know there's a Q in this.
I don't even know
Not
what
sure
it is
what that
still
is.
to this day. Shout out to the brother D. He came through.
Oh yeah, shout out to D. Yeah, hell yeah.
Trying to get his own art studio put together. So art show, I mean.
I see your boy got a fight coming up.
Who, Floyd?
Nah, your boy from back home.
Flake.
Yeah.
Oh, Flake.
Yeah. He got something coming up soon. I think next week.
November 20-something, I believe.
It's coming up soon. Yeah, shout out to Flake.
the
Shout out
boys,
to Pound for
serial
Pound.
killer.
Yeah, man.
Flake, still doing
Shout out
his
to you.
thing.
Yes, sir.
P4P, pound for pound.
Mm-hmm. Y'all go subscribe to the page.
I'm ready to go home, man.
Yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
I am, and I got to work tomorrow. It's like one of them days I really want to call off. Like, I really might just, we got to join.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, I didn't want to. I wasn't gonna say it, but it ain't nothing crazy. But yeah, we got 11 o'clock. We gotta go.
That might give me a reason to check out early.
Right.
Like, hey.
It's definitely giving me a reason to go to work late.
So you're going late, and I'm getting off early. So when you see me, I will be done for the day.
Picture be rolling.
Yeah.
In the words of Pop.
Okay.
Also, Blood Moon tonight. I don't know who cares about that.
There's a Blood Moon tonight.
Yeah, Blood Moon tonight at 3 o'clock. Wake up at 3 o'clock and check it out because them shits is crazy. I've never seen one in person because them shits happen too late, but I heard it's
I'll
wild.
be asleep that time of night.
Yeah, I heard it's wild to see a bright red moon. So if y'all up and the sky's clear, go check it out.
Let me ask y'all this question before we sign out. How many guys like to sleep with the tip in?
Well, the tip in what?
If I could follow.
It depends on what the tip is in.
I mean, I don't know.
Well,
are you on top of her? Because if you on
no,
top,
you're the side. Like she's sleeping, you just
and you on the side.
Yeah.
You know why that might hurt? Because if she makes a sudden move and forget you in there and kind of turns more and stretches it, and you be like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Ooh, a bitch forget you in there.
Yeah. Well, if y'all sleep, you saying if y'all sleep, and y'all know what I'm saying, if y'all both fall asleep,
Nah,
nigga,
but I mean,
you might forget you.
Nah,
in
by
there
the time
'cause
you
sleep.
fall asleep, that shit gonna slither out. Like
I'm about to say.
that shit ain't gonna last in there. I'm like,
I was about to say.
that nigga gonna be like,
Well, you said sleep. You said sleep with the tip in. So
Nah,
that's
I'm
why I
just
was.
all right. Like, you like, you like, yeah. And he's just like,
You just lay there for a minute.
Okay, so you mean lay with the tip in until you fall asleep?
yeah. Until
Okay,
you fall
yeah,
asleep.
Yeah, I've been guilty of such.
Okay, yes.
That's on a good drunk night when you fucking pass out. Yeah, it's always some good shit. Yeah.
One more thing before I leave.
It's always funny too how that works.
Pussy is the greatest. Like,
I love vagina.
yes, I do.
Yo, you know, just for
Something
vagina,
about a
yo.
good
Just,
vagina. Round of applause for vagina.
Like, like bodies come out of there. Babies are born in there. Shout out to that. Nothing else, man.
Shout out to Rod. He said, funny how Jews is a religion and the black Jews definitely don't get the same love. And he
Exactly.
said, just a parting thought. Shout out to you, brother Rod, and you are
Man, he's a
absolutely
little bit
right.
late, but yeah, that is a fact.
Shout out to King Improvement Solutions. If you are in the Charlotte area, check our brother out. And he does travel, so you can check him out anyway. For the right price, he will come to you.
Yeah, he will come to you. I'm about to say that.
Yes.
Yo, support black-owned businesses, man.
Uh-huh.
Y'all are really terrible with that shit.
Niggas is going right over the black-owned business to go shop with the other man.
I mean, and then a Chinaman and a Korean, like, y'all go to the corner store, right? Yo, let's keep this 100 too. I think we need to open more black-owned corner stores as well.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
In our community. Yeah. If we're going to allow them other nationalities to come through.
Yeah.
And they don't even give a fuck about us downtown.
you know, we got to go harder for that though, right? Like, because, and I'm saying that because, like, we aren't the first niggas to think about doing that. Niggas have tried. It's just that those, well,
don't get support.
I know we on your platform, but those ooish people, the secret of the ooze, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't say who he's talking about. You're not supposed to say it.
Secret of the ooze.
Right.
You know, the Ninja Turtles too.
But you also.
But yeah, so
yeah.
So
you just say secret of the ooze.
Let's just know that they own those that real estate and they gonna sell it to who they want to sell it to. You know what I'm
but
saying?
we don't have to go. Okay, well, all I'm saying is we have to get a mom and pop, more mom and pops in there, so then we can cancel out. If nobody buying, they're gonna have to get up their lease.
Oh yeah.
We
All I'm
fucked
saying.
ourselves.
If you're able to combat their prices and stuff like that, and actually
At a corner store?
Huh?
At a corner store, like, I mean,
yeah,
blunts. As long as you got cigarettes, Lotto.
Have you met niggas?
Beer?
Not black people, but have you met niggas?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas will go to wherever the cheapest beer is. Niggas will go to where the cheapest.
No, I mean,
niggas will be like, yo, them shits is
I am a nigger 3 days a week, so I know exactly what
I'm
you're
saying
talking
is them niggas gonna be like, yeah, that shit cheaper over there with the Arabs.
Nah,
Right,
but you can't make cigarettes cheaper. Like, I mean, you can't make 40 ounces
Because you
cheaper.
still paying
Yeah, it all depends on your plug on where you
whatever
get
they
it from.
charge and the company charge.
I'm about to say everybody ain't getting it for the same price, and because everybody getting different bulk.
But here's what I want to say about black people too. If we're gonna say we're gonna go and do something, we're just gonna do it, bro. Like, we're not gonna.
See, that's what I'm scared of as far as the NBA thing. Like, we could talk about boycotting it, but niggas is gonna do exactly what they did with the NFL. Niggas is gonna talk about that shit for a week and say fuck Kaepernick.
Yep.
God damn it, keep it moving.
Pretty much.
Because they care about whether their team wins or not.
Yeah, but nobody even like the 49ers. That was a shot at
wise guy.
Wise guy. But yeah, but we I think we should open up a PMP grocery store, and I think like
do it,
and we get a chain of them in hoods and put them right next to Jim Lowe's or kimchi shit.
Sounds good. What real estate are you doing this with?
Man, have you been there's plenty of shit.
And who owns it?
Man, that shit is for sale,
exactly,
bro.
the man.
Nah, that shit's for sale downtown, bro.
I know, and it will be sold to whoever they decide to sell it to.
Right, but if we don't go to...
See, the thing that they're afraid of is the fact that they don't like to see niggas with power. They don't like to see niggas owning shit. They ain't trying to sell that shit to us. Like, that's why I'm saying
They don't got no choice.
We ain't the only niggas who want to do this shit. Some niggas go through hoops and they get shit done eventually, but most of the time they got a silent partner that was Jewish. and had a lot of times, believe it or not, you know what I'm saying, or another race that got them in the door.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying,
bro. I mean, but that's the point. What I'm saying though is, I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about we still have to get the store.
Yeah,
like once we get the store, we need to start encouraging
people to actually come through.
Right, exactly. To stop going to that said store so we can get some empowerment to our own instead of feeding, somebody who ain't feeding us back.
And if you have the opportunity to shop at these local mom and pop stores still, please do. Like, a lot of them are dwindling down. Like, you ain't gonna see too many mom and pop grocery stores, so we forced to go to the Krogers, the Publix, the whoever. Like,
you just got to make sure you do it on your land.
Yeah,
because at any time,
but
your establishment ain't your establishment as long as they can kick you out of it. End of the day.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
If they can kick you out of your shit, it ain't yours.
But if you are making money with it, like if you're making money and you're creating wealth,
but the first thing that you do that they don't like, you out of there. Look at Kanye. You think he won't making money for Adidas?
Nah, but
the first thing you do that they don't like.
But the secret of the old, like Master Shredder don't own the quarter grocery store out. Because like where we live, like where I lived in the West Side, right? For instance,
he don't.
They opened up a.
He makes sure he owns the land that it's on,
or the supply chain.
That's what he does. He makes sure he lands the own that it. He makes sure
y'all making this. You making this real hard to try to say how we gonna help if every time.
No, I'm not trying
we say
to
help. Like
I'm
it's
not
like,
trying
no,
to. I'm trying to be
real.
real.
Do it.
It's not even that. It's not even that. See, I don't want everybody to steer away from trying to help. I just want us to be realistic about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the same thing.
No, it's
it
not.
is
Being realistic about what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, what's being in a fairy tale about it?
Nah, it's not a fairy tale. It's like we already know what's going on. So if every time, and like I'm not just even talking about here.
I'm just saying, like, but I just think that if we are going to build these stores, which I think is a great idea, I just think we need to do it on our own land, owning our own shit. Because at the end of the day, as much as it's ours, it's still filling their pockets, no matter what.
But you got to start small though, because like how many of us own land?
I agree.
Like, let's just be honest. Like, and then if you try to get with 5 guys to say, "Yo, let's go in and buy this building," niggas gonna be like, "Nah."
I agree. I just feel like if it's gonna be black owned, it should be black owned. You know what I'm saying? Not black owned, but you own this nigga shit.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
You got Paramortal is black owned.
Yep, but guess what? But
I mean, but that part is
our landlord is an Asian dude,
understood.
and on the real estate, it belongs to who?
Right, but still, your money that you make belongs to you, though. That's you're still a black business regardless of who you
exactly.
pay.
And what I'm saying, and what we make is still filling their pockets,
but it also fills yours.
It does.
So with what you make, we need to start direct. Like if we have 10
and even with what I make, got to pay taxes and all that shit on it. You know what I'm saying?
So
like, they got to get.
So we don't do it at all then. So we don't do it at all.
I'm not saying that.
So let me get my point out.
Okay.
What I'm saying is if we have 10 or 20 U's in control room, we can take the small profit that the 10 to 20 mom and pops have, and then we go start buying property. Then we take the money, but we're not gonna, if they own everything and we just say, nah, we're not gonna do it because we're not gonna make, like, that's what for generations we've been doing. We're going to have to start somewhere and start putting the pot together, which is the biggest problem. The biggest problem is getting 10 or 15 to 20 black people to come together and say, yo, like we can't even get, like we got 5 businesses amongst our friends. And we can't even get the 5 of our 5 arranged to be like, yo, let's just say fuck it and go in here and do this.
Right.
So the problem really ain't. It's the coming together part at the end of the day with scraps.
Yeah, the coming together part is definitely a huge factor of it.
5 scraps make something.
Makes a meal.
Like we all got scraps out here, bro. Like we all scrap it. But if I bring my scraps with his scraps and your scraps and his scraps, then we could think about buying a property that they don't have to pay rent on. We can also lease, like this whole building right here, for instance.
There you go.
We could, work, start there and then start moving. But Like, we're going to have to do something because, I mean, I don't know the answers. Like, none of us have the answers.
That's why we have this platform to try to just keep sparking these conversations and figure this shit out, because it's definitely an answer, or there's an agreement we can all come to be like, hey, let's just do this. You know what I'm saying? So
it's definitely answers. It's always the question of whether you feel like playing by their rules or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as long as we play by their rules, we're going to end up right back here again.
Yeah. I think we got to play sheep. I think we got to be sheep with wolf clothing. Yeah. Like where you playing the game, but you got a hidden agenda.
You mean wolf and sheep clothing?
Yeah,
I got you.
Like a wolf and sheep, right? I think you gotta be a wolf, but throwing your sheep in. Yeah, I'm here, and you going along with the program.
I think niggas can't be afraid to take. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is so motherfucking fixed on this peaceful route. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna do that on your podcast.
Oh nah, I'm sitting here.
I own I own land, and I got dope plan for it. I wish I could easily get my brothers involved, but will be debates like this with no progress. But I'm going to pitch it to you guys. It's super dope. Start by you 4 guys putting your bread together to buy a studio. If y'all all stand behind this movement. Yo, we with it, Rod.
Mm-hmm.
Because we trying to come together and we need to. I don't know what the problem is, though, to be honest. And I just think it's a curse for our people, period.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how long we going to sit up here, too? Like,
I don't know. That's why if you notice, I just I just paid the bills for the day for using the facilities. So I was like, I'm getting sleepy over here.
Yeah, I'm about to say, money, you get tired.
Look, we did 4 in and outs and
left the rest of them out.
And got like 7 of them shits left.
Oh,
really?
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we had a few left.
Yeah, we can move in the next, or we can go into, like, it's up to y'all. We can go through them.
I want to go lay my head on a pillow somewhere.
Yes, I want to lay my head on the breast, and then I'm not talking about chicken.
Right. I am sleepy.
All right, so we're going to sign off, man. We'll tune in.
Peace to everybody, man. Rod, Kev, Shawanda.
Everybody on all 3 platforms.
Shalonda, everybody that tuned in.
Yes, we love y'all, man.
Ones, Guido. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yes, and do some research about who you are and where you came from.
Mm-hmm.
Like that joint that Kyrie's being boycotted for, like for the sake of the culture. Go check it out and see what he was talking about.
Right. Don't just condemn him and start calling him an idiot because you hear everybody else.
Yeah, go check it out. All right.
And on that note, time to say goodbye to all our Negro friends. We love you
and hate you at the same time.
Hell yeah, it's the PMP show.
Just the Negroes?
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, just the Negroes watching?
No, I'm just laughing because he said all of our Negro friends. like fuck what other viewers we got.
Yeah, I could pretty much bet they were all black.
I'm betting that too.
was betting.
But we love y'all.
Brittany at the crib like, hey.
She's black.
We love everybody equally.
Yeah.
We out here.
Tune in again.
Y'all have a good night.
You fucking porch monkey.